And so again, I'm just so excited to have you here today. In this presentation, I'll be sharing a little bit more about myself, what I've done in business, giving you an overview of the online space, and then walking you through those three offers and those three funnels. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen and get our presentation going. So let's go here and I'm going to say present. And let's go and do it. All right. So if you can let me know in the comments, number 3, if you can hear me, see my screen, and you're ready to talk about the 3 funnels you need if you want to automate leads and sales in part-time hours and without paid ads. And we're going to go this way, and I'm going to share with you what the main topics are. Number 1 is an overview of what online marketing really is right now. Number 2 is the systems to scale, the 3 offers and the 3 funnels you need to automate leads and sales. And number 3 is let's connect. Let me know any questions as you're coming through this. And I know I've been getting a lot of replay questions and comments. I'm trying to get to every one. Part of it is what I would say is show up for the next day's session as I keep answering questions. And then today at the very end, which is just in about 20 minutes or so, this is a 20-minute-ish training outside of any questions I'm going to take. I'm going to do some live feedback is I'm going to give 2 people the opportunity to get case study 50% off pricing on my Automate to Dominate course, which would actually guide you through these 3 kinds of offers and funnels. So let's get going. So I am the CEO of Tiana Smith Coaching. And if you didn't know, I'm a sales funnel and marketing expert in techie, and I have built thousands of funnels for clients the last 10 years. I've done marketing and design work for over 20. Including celebrities, large companies like Warner Brothers, Sony, 6, 7, and 8-figure leaders around the world. But I've also helped a lot of people get their first $2,000 sale, $5,000, $10,000. And so really all of our goals are different, and that's all about choices in life. But I take pride and joy in helping people whatever place they're at. A side note is I am a singer-songwriter professionally. I started in the music business at 11, getting paid at 16, which really helped me with marketing, with branding, and learning that you are your brand. You can type that in the comments. I am my brand. And I was a single mom living, working, and traveling. I am now married. I got married about 3 months ago. This is Eli and our kids. We have a blended family of 4 kids all together and 2 doodles, a labradoodle and a sheepadoodle. Let me know in the comments, what does your family look like? Are you single? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have dogs, cats, goats, horses? I dream to have a farm as well. It's still on the list. So places that I've got to travel is really important to me. Let me know in the comments if you love to travel also. We've been talking about this a little bit through days 1 and 2, some different places, but really this business has helped me become my own investor. I've invested in other people's businesses, and it's really exciting to also be location free where I don't have to go open a storefront. That's some people's dreams, and that's okay. It's not mine. My dream is to truly just get to travel, work where I want with people that I want, and to continue to grow and create from anywhere in the world that I choose. So we have an amazing team at the 7-Figure Club. And actually, interestingly enough, today is our 1-year anniversary that I had Grace on my team. I'm the creator and the 7-Figure, I'm the lead funnel builder, design coach. But Grace is our head of client relations. She is also a funnel builder, a Canva branding expert, and just a wonderful encourager and marketer as well. So I'm so blessed to have her on our team. And amazing people I've got to work with. As mentioned, I've worked with a lot of big companies, done their design, branding, had music on there, been on TV, film, talking about a lot of these things. However, I've also worked with one of my superstar dream people, which is Amy Porterfield, as a special guest, talking about design, branding, and funnels. And then these are my clients, and my clients here on the right, just some of them. This is my real passion, is helping solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, create their income so they can help their families. I've helped therapists retire from full-time therapy and just do the online coaching and their author work so they could stay home with their, like, even caretake or their husbands and travel. And as well as other moms like me get to have more income, not be dependent on somebody else telling you how much you can make or telling you when you need to come into work, like living a life by design. And that's what money and the things I'm about to talk to you about. The reason I wanted to take a moment to talk about these things is this is the big picture. Because the truth is, you're gonna have to sometimes learn some things that feel uncomfortable. But the cool thing is, just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean it's not necessary. And just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean you might grow to love it. You do never know unless you try. So put the word choices. Money is power, okay? Money gives you the power to have your choices. And so I'm going to share with you how to make more money in the online space, okay? So what does online marketing even mean? Put a number 1 in the comments. And I'd love to know which parts you want more help with in the online space. Is it understanding? Is it tech? Is it strategy? Is it marketing yourself? Is it videos? And maybe you're just like, I don't know. And that's okay. So I'm going to take you through some of it today, what we can do in about 20 minutes. So I really want to show you the overview of what online marketing really looks like. We talked a little bit about this on day 1, touched on it yesterday too, but this is a standalone training as each day is. I had somebody tell me once, like, whenever you do a training or even a download, you want to solve the problem. So today the problem is most people just don't know what they need in place. And I'm going to share that with you, right? So we're going to touch on some of the other things we've talked about, but this is a standalone training for you today. And you should have the clarity by the end of this to understand what online marketing looks like, areas of focus you need to focus on, and what systems you need in place ASAP. Okay. This is a big if, and I want you to put a monetize or a big letter M for monetize. If you are truly serious about monetizing, meaning making money from your coaching, from your consulting, or from a podcast, from whatever thing that you're doing or wanting to do, this is who I'm talking to. I'm really not talking to hobbyists. If you want to just watch another training, go for it. You can spend your time how you want. I'm happy to plant the seed in your life. But my dream people to work with are people who want to take action and want to implement today. So let's go. So again, I'm going to give you this overview with some pretty little images of the online space. We've been talking about how you and your brand are at the very top. I put like a picture on my Facebook cover. I have a website, of course, but most people at least have this, right? So I like to take it to where you get it. Now, a sales qualification funnel, we're going to talk about all these offers today, but what you need to understand is you and your brand and your website is one funnel. There's a free offer funnel, which is the thing that you give people in return for them to get on your email list, right? So you need to create something, a download, a PDF is the number one. Write this down in the comments, write it down on a piece of paper. The highest converting things are free PDF/free reports, cheat sheets, things like that. Video series don't work as well. Webinars don't work as well. Even challenges like this, they work to the people who are already warmed up to you. But to get that initial cold person who's never seen you, never talked to you, this is what we're going to talk about with this funnel. Okay. And then there's marketing. And this is an issue that I see people put their podcast down here in paid offers. Unless you're syndicated and a large network is paying you money, it's still not even a paid offer. What it is it's a syndicated, essentially affiliate marketing. Podcast, social media, all that is under marketing. It is not under your paid offers. And so you have to remember that the bigger you build your brand, the more influence you have on people to buy from you, whether that's a referral. Like actually, it was pretty cool just yesterday. SoulGuard, which is, I had posted about them during my European trip this year because they have this really cool suitcase. And they messaged me. I didn't message them. They asked me to become an affiliate for them and to get paid on anyone who would buy suitcases that I refer, which look, I was already referring those suitcases. And this is what I mean about influence and branding. People will come to you. Write it in the comments if you don't want to chase people. Instead, you want people to come to you, whether that's affiliates or brands or celebrities or opportunities. I can't tell you how many people have come to me because of my consistent marketing and email marketing. Okay. So yes, some people pay things. They buy my planners or my courses or a group coaching program or my one-to-one programs. Okay. That's what I just mapped this out. But even over here on marketing, if you really get strong at holding yourself in a professional, branded, beautiful looking way, you naturally stand apart from the crowd. I don't think somebody's out there messaging a bunch of people. And I know that because sometimes I do the same posts as other people in my life. They don't get the messages. And that's because my brand, I have grown. And friends, I don't have a ton of followers on Instagram, for example. It's a couple thousand. And that's not that hard to get up to. But what I have is a strong brand. I give value and I have influence and a high conversion rate. And those things are more important than these huge numbers. So I want you to write it in the comments too. I don't need tons of numbers. In fact, you only need 1,000 people a year willing to pay you $1,000. Well, I need to do some math. Give me a second. Okay, let's go to my calculator and I'm like calculator, not flashlight. I think it's 100 people willing to pay you. Yeah. To make a 6-figure income, I want to break this down for you. You only need 1,000 people willing to pay you $100. That's $100,000. Let's say that's a low ticket item, but 100 sales a year you probably need a pretty good email list. Okay. But you only need 100 people that would buy $1,000 offer. And that's also $100,000. So imagine that instead of 1,000 sales at 100, you could do 100 sales at 1,000 and create a really, really good $1,000 offer. And so this whole thing of growing an email list, of getting people to follow you, this is where it's at. So type the number 3 in the comments for your 3 main online income streams. If you're serious about just going for this thing, you're like, you know what? I'm so committed. So put committed or 3. I think there's 2 M's and 2 T's in committed, just so you know. Okay, let's move on. So now let's talk about, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. How do you want your brand to make people feel, right? Like what is that you want them to feel? We were in Paris recently and this is my kids. I took them to Hawaii last year, to Kauai. It was so beautiful. I love both places. I will say I absolutely love countrysides and stuff, but these are like just certain places I love. And I actually put these on my website and my vibes because I like to visit places that make me feel good. And then I like to share that with other people. And we talked about this again yesterday on our luxury branding, but a reminder before we dive into this and talk about offers and funnels. You could have a great offer and you could have a working funnel, but if it looks bad, friends, they're not going to click through. You only have 2 seconds to grab a stranger's attention. Again, looks matter, play to win. So put play to win in the comments, play to win. Okay. So let's talk about the 3 offers and funnels you need that will take a new prospect from cold to sold. They're like burr, and then they're like, ooh, ha, ha, ha. Okay. That like this just view of this lady in their baking goods and making cappuccinos makes me want that right now. All right. Let's talk about the first funnel and the first offer. It's your free offer. And then we're going to put the word funnel behind it because anything that you have, whether it's free or for sale, it also requires a funnel. I really want, if you don't learn anything else today, this is the point. I really want you to understand anything you're giving away or selling requires its own funnel. That means it needs a landing page. It needs a thank you page. It needs automated email sequences and it needs follow-up. That's just the truth. So that's what I mean by a funnel. It's taking people from A to B to C to D automated. And then some of the time you're going to have to get on a phone call. Okay. So your free offer is a gift you're giving your prospects in exchange for their information. If you have a free offer, let us know in the comments, like what are you giving away for free right now? And how is it doing? Are you converting well? A song, a PDF, a video training, a digital download. As mentioned, the number one you can really create, and even if you're starting from scratch, you can do it in a day or 2. I teach people how to do this. You can message me if you want my training, is a PDF with a bonus video training. And I have learned this. This is what the top people say. If you're not familiar with Sabri Subi, with Alex Hormozy, people that have way more money than me and make even billions, they're sharing the same information. And I actually had figured it out before reading those books and stuff, but it's nice when people who make more money than you or maybe are further ahead in their career than you've stumbled or clawed your way through it. And I'm telling you today. So I'm training you today. I'm educating you today. That's what you want to create. Okay. The next one is a high ticket VIP ticket funnel. Okay, there's too many tickets. It's just a high ticket VIP funnel. And what this is you're going to qualify leads for high ticket sales. Okay, so it's a high level mastery. If you're selling something like a course, a certification program, a group coaching membership, a mastermind, or one-to-one services and coaching, a VIP day, these are the things that you want a funnel that qualifies these people. The same way in real estate agents and car salespeople, they're like, are you even qualified? Like, you can't even drive a car nowadays to try it if you have not been bank approved. So it's the same here. Like, and we're not running your credit check, but it's like, I do ask questions on the quiz on this funnel. Do you have the money to invest today? Is it on a credit card? Because otherwise, why are you taking my time today? Take that time in 1 month when you're ready, or 3 months when you're ready. You need to respect other people's time. If you're not ready to go today and you don't have the cash in hand, don't book their call. Because you know what's going to happen? If you treat others that way, you're going to attract people who treat you that way. Then you're going to be frustrated when you're like, they're not buying, but you treated someone else that way. Okay. So that's really important. I literally don't get on a sales call with a potential course or coaching program unless I already know I want to buy. And maybe I just want some details, right? Like, or maybe it wasn't a good fit, but I'm already like 99% there. This isn't to waste me or their time. Okay. And then there's always a low level sales funnel. This is where you're really automating the sales. So rather than automating the lead or qualifying a high ticket sale, this is mid-level sales, anything under 1,000, honestly, even 2,000. Like, you can actually automate a $2,000 sale through a checkout funnel like this. So this is nice. It's a course, a digital product, even a physical product as well. That's under 1,000 and potentially even 2,000 if it's a payment plan. So this is pretty cool. So put in the comments, do you have any of these products and do you have funnels for them? Do you have a free offer? Put it in the comments. Yes. What is it? Do you have a high ticket offer that you have a qualification system? Do you have an automated funnel for sales for your digital or physical goods? Okay. So I'm going to go more in depth now. Type number 3 in the comments, where I gave you the overview of the offers you need. And I explained that you need funnels, but I took some screenshots of my best converting funnels, and I'm actually going to show it to you. Do you guys want a little sneak peek behind here? The secrets. These are things that are actually industry secrets. Other people usually don't share this, but my whole thing is like, look, if you want to go out and create your own funnels, go for it. Or you could buy a course from me and I'll take you step by step and you can use my templates. Or if you don't want the templates, you can just hire me to do it for you and alongside you. I have those two systems. So I already know, if you like, by showing this to you, in my mind, it legitimizes me as your expert, but it also shows you, if you want to work with me and hire me or buy my course that helps you build all these things, you're going to be like, why wouldn't I? This is the best, right? So let's keep going. So number 1, I think it skipped a page. Okay, yes. The evergreen landing page. This is evergreen in the industry, means like, an evergreen tree, it's always green, and green for money. So what this is a funnel that is up all the time, or as long as you're giving away this certain thing, that it really automates the leads daily into your inbox. Okay. And I'm going to break down what the funnel looks like. 1 is a screenshot of what you're offering. That's really important. Actually, this works really well to give a screenshot, as well as a little picture of you. You want to humanize it, and your face is your brand. So that's why, when I was even talking about yesterday about branding, like, dress up for the part, friends, because the truth is, the better you make yourself look, the more sales you're going to get. And that's the facts. Just the facts. It's the facts of life, the facts of life. I can't remember how that tune goes from that. I think it's a show from the 80s or early 90s. Anyway, then a title. This is actually 80%. Everybody, you're right. 80%, 80%, 80%. Your title alone is about 80% of what's going to convert somebody from cold to sold. Okay. Bullet points are extremely helpful. I'm giving you the shortcut, and a call to action button, and you need to make sure it's above the fold. What does that mean? They shouldn't have to scroll at all, except on the phone is different, but on a desktop, this button needs to be above the fold. Okay. So that's really important. So here's some steps. Now, On the back part of this, you need to have the automated email sequence. Just today myself, I was going through, I have almost 30 days of automated emails. And it's every other day. It's not just every day. And it goes out with a link to that free thing, right? So you'll have a thank you page on the funnel, but this is really, really important. Let me tell you the truth down here. See this down here? Most people will not do what I'm telling you. And this is fantastic because that means that this makes you stand out from your competition so fast. Because most people aren't going to get the luxury branding. They're going to come up with excuses why they can't afford it. Okay. Or why they don't have enough time. Then they're going to wonder why they don't have 20K a month coming in and them and their family can't travel to where they want. Okay, great. So let's say you've thrown out the excuses, you've got the luxury branding and you build this thing. Don't stop there. Make the email sequence and make it really good. Give them a bonus video training as well. That's one of the top secrets in the industry. Okay, so put a number 2 if you're ready for the second funnel, this in-depth funnel training I'm giving you today. This is me and one of my dear clients and friends, Dr. Liz, who has therapy practice, but she also coaches clients on connecting. She's a couples coach. So high ticket qualification funnel. This is your premium offer. This is that high ticket pricing. It could be a VIP day. It could be the your one-to-one coaching or services, whatever it is that you offer. If you're a creative, it could be like you fly to Italy and you perform with your jazz trio. Literally, what you need to understand is you can sell anything this way. You just need to know what you're selling, which is why we talked about having the high ticket offer. And then you want to use this funnel to qualify new leads. Okay. So type the number 2 in the comments if this sounds delicious. You're like, I need qualified people, no more tire kickers who are excited to hire me. Now, what this funnel looks like is pretty epic. This is one of my most profitable funnels of all time for me and also my clients. I've built this for a handful of clients who are ready to go all in and qualify their leads, and it works like a dream. So essentially what it is it's a page with a clear call to action. You're calling out who you work with and you're giving them the solution they're looking for. Okay. It also includes, if you kept scrolling down, and I'll give you the link for this at the end in a few minutes, testimonials, case studies, and calls to action and more information about you and your offering so they can apply now. Okay. On page 2 is that quiz. This is that application part. Again, back to real estate agents, back to brokers, back to, car dealerships. They're going to ask you for personal info. Now, I'm not asking for social and a credit check, but again, I'm asking, how much money do you want to be making? What systems do you have in place? How much are you already spending on something like this? And again, these can be catered to anything. Okay. And then, so that's like part of this. And then on the next page, there's page 3 and 4. You'll have to talk to me if you want to see that. And you can actually apply at scalewithtiana.com. Because look, I'm going to give you a little bit of these secrets, but I'm not going to give you every step of the way. You have to hire me. These are things that took me almost 20 years to learn. And that's that. But I'm going to give you a little tidbit into it. So I'm telling you, this funnel is bomb. Even if you just hired me and my team for this one funnel, you can make your ROI within 1 week or less if you actually did the work. But I'll be honest, like a lot of times people aren't willing to do it. They're not willing to make the calls. I actually just saw a really cool thing from Grant Cardone. He was talking about, I think his daughter's like 15 or something, and he's having her call their call list. And it took her 8 calls before she talked to someone. And that's people that have already bought from them, just a cold call essentially, but still warm. But this is more like the people are coming to you, they're filling out their information and they're scheduling the call and you're qualifying them. It's a much more power position than even that. But I respect that other hustle so much. And I think it's great. And he even said, sales is the number one thing you can teach your kids. Because if you just leave people money, they can spend it. You want to teach them mindset, spirituality, and sales. And so for my clients, I am teaching you also sales. You need to learn how to hold yourself. You need to learn how to talk about what you're selling. And it's not selling if people are asking, begging you for this solution. I know that every single person watching this needs what I'm selling right now. And yes, I'm selling you. I'm not like convincing you. You already know it. Instead, I'm like, here's how we build things. Here's how it works. And if you want the secret to success, you'll hire us. If you want to keep figuring it out on your own, go for it. But that's not been working for you, right? So it's like getting honest and real, but also being kind and helpful. So that's why I do these trainings for free. I'm trying to help people. I understand that everyone is in a position or wants to buy from me at this time, but the truth is the right soulmate clients, you're already watching, aren't you? Okay, let's talk about number 3. Put a number 3 in the comments and put the money sign, money sign, money sign, or your favorite money emoji. Let's talk about an automated sales funnel. How fun is it to wake up to money in your bank account? Like, you set the systems up. The leads are like going, going, going. I woke up to 30 new leads this morning from last night, just so everybody knows. Pretty cool. And it works. And so, like, when was the last time you woke up to 30 new leads? And how would it feel to wake up to a $2,000 sale or a $500 sale? Like, this is real cashola. This will pay for your car payment. This will pay for your house payments. This will pay for your kids and you to go on a vacation. Like, this is real. And so what I talked about, remember at the beginning, you need these systems to live that other life. Otherwise, posting here and there inconsistently without a plan, without a brand, you're not going to do it. So let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Put in the comments. Let's do this thing. Okay. Automated sales funnel. Now this is an in-depth one. This is pretty cool. This is a 7-part funnel that we build for our clients that take people from sales page to checkout page and introduce them into your course or high ticket mastermind. Sometimes we do a combo also where we're like doing the lead funnel, we're putting where they can buy the low ticket thing, and then they can book a call for a high ticket thing. So here's the truth. And I really want you to type this in the comments. Transformation is greater than information. The thing I focus on in my own brand, as well as what I teach my clients, is that you need to provide more support for people. Like, your one-to-one touch, either in a small group setting or calls, makes it so you can charge more and your clients get better results than hiring a celebrity that they're alone in this course. They don't get any questions answered. So how do you compete against celebrities? I talked about this on day 1. It's how you give more of you, which means more transformation for your clients, but you're going to charge for that time. Okay. Does that make sense? Because it just, and the other thing is, every great athlete, including, I think he's one of the greatest athletes of all time, you know, the longevity, the way he started, is Michael Jordan. And he attributes tons of his success to his coach, who's not an athlete. Well, I'm actually not sure Phil Jackson was an athlete. I assume he knows about sports, but he's a mindset mentor. He's a strategist. And that's what I am. And the thing is, though, I'm also on the field with all of you. I build my own funnels. I make money from my own products and my own affiliates and my own things. And I also build a handful for others. But the other thing I'm just really excited about is I have a brand new course, which teaches you how to build all these things yourself. Okay. So here's what you can do if you want to learn more. You can go to scalewithtiana.com and apply for one of my scholarships. Okay. And I've got the sales page, and I'd like to talk to you, or at least you fill out the biz quiz so I can know if you're more interested in a one-to-one done with you or the group coaching program. Okay. And I'm offering 2 people a $3,000 scholarship today. Just 2 people. The first 2 people to inbox me right now. You actually just need to Facebook message me, or you can email me. If for some reason it goes to the other mail, it's Tiana@inspiredmommyboss.com. The first 2 people to do that and sign up with one of our programs get up to $3,000 off our new course, and you will be part of the beta team. But part of that is you have to promise to give us a testimonial when you get your stuff up, right? That's the exchange of $3,000. If you have questions about these funnels, if you have questions about our systems, you can post it in the comments, raise your hand, let us know. I have testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. For years and years and years, I've been doing this. I have longevity. I have my master's degree in marketing, but really, I just have a lot of success with my clients. You know, I got like 3 new testimonials just this last week, and not just screenshots on Facebook, which I have tons and tons of those, but videos, which you can go on YouTube and watch them. You can go on my testimonial page on my website. You can go to this link, scalewithtiana.com. So yeah, I would love to know if there are any questions, if there's anything that you would like me to take a look at. Part of what we do when we assess where somebody's at is we do take a look at your online programs. And I will tell you, a lot of times people get tied to softwares and different things. But here's what I'd say. If you're not already at a 10K, 20K month, then you got to just be open to learn from somebody who's done it, right? Like it's about humility when you're working. If you even won that national champ or like the NBA finals, like Michael Jordan, and he said, you got to change up everything. Would you say, no, let me tell you why I shouldn't change? Well, guess what? You're not going to win. And that's what I'm going to tell all of you. Can we have some real talk? Put real talk in the comments if you want some real talk. I am a kind, loving person, but I'm not going to be here to be a crutch. What I'm here to do is to tell you these are the systems that work the best for an amazing amount of money. I don't software jump, and I don't think you should either. Meaning, like somebody says, oh, you can buy this one program. It's only 37 lifetime for this funnel. Yeah, and where will it be in 1 year? Where will all my funnels be? I believe in working with the best. ClickFunnels is the best in the entire world, just so everybody knows. They are the #1 website for all course development and automated sales above and beyond everyone. You just don't always hear about it because a lot of these other course creators, they choose companies that pay them more affiliates. Okay, so ClickFunnels doesn't pay their affiliates as well as maybe another company, fill in the blank. But what they are is the best. So to me, I like my main income isn't from an affiliate. My income comes from being honest with people about what is the best. Did you know that ClickFunnels is #12 in the entire world for all websites? All websites. That's what we're talking about. Billions run through ClickFunnels, billions. Okay, so their success stories are incredible. There's like 800 of them or more who have hit the 7 figures, but there's over 100,000 on there that are still, coming in with the cash roll up. So if you're and understand that's less than 1% hit 7 figures. But guess what? I work with several of them who have, and I've helped some of them do that. So you're talking to not only one of the top people in the entire world. So if you want to go keep doing your own thing, you can. And like, I literally go for it. But if you're truly serious, I will tell you the systems you need. I will share them with you and I will help you get them set up quickly and with ease. And the cool thing about it is that with the systems I teach you, you can literally plug and play them, whether you're doing it yourself. It'll obviously take more time. It's not going to look the same as if I did it, but if you took the time, could make it still look really nice because you'd have my templates and you'd have my training. And then the other way I work with just a handful of people, I think I only have a couple spots left right now for the next 2-3 months or more, is I actually go in there and we just do all of it together. I totally audit, I redo it all, we get all your systems up, but that's a higher price point. It's about 10 times more than doing it yourself. Do you know why? In life, it's always an exchange of time versus money or both. And in business, you've got to be willing to invest time and money, but you have to have the wisdom and discernment to know in a certain moment, in a certain season, which one are you doing? So this is an offer that's only good through this week. Today, there are only 2 people. If you want to, whoever buys the first 2, the other can be put on a wait list. I might open up a couple more scholarships. It won't be at that price point on Friday. This is for 2 fast action takers who are like, you know what? I'm fast action taker. I'm going to do what it takes. I'm ready to make this money. I'm done waiting. So that's who I'm talking to right now. So you can message me right now. And the rest of you, thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. I hope you got some really good gold nugget takeaways. I'd love to hear in the comments what you loved, what you're going to take into action. And I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day.